with Genshin Impact. We are trying to get to Inazuma, and we have some stuff to do before that happens first. Now, I would love to tell you what that is. I'm pretty sure it said Prologue, something Prologue, but unfortunately, I got yeeted right into the cutscene. So this is where we're starting, and Paimon's dialogue just happened when I was not recording, and I didn't record yet. I'll do it. Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your brother would have sided with the Abyss. I feel a bit better. I still can't accept it. I mean, I feel like not accepting it makes sense.
Keep your chin up.
Okay.
Paimon believes in both of you.
Sure.
And when the going gets tough, the tough get going.
I guess there must be more to this than meets the eye. That's the smart thing to say. Okay.
Reach the end of our journey.
Yeah.
Paimon bets he's still.
So we talked about this in the last stream. Like, are we the bad guys?
What this journey is, or where it will end unless we keep going.
And I thought that, and we talked about this in the last stream, but my theory was that our brother, or I guess our sibling, thinks that by the end of the game, we will side with him. That we will see all the hardship and how much the gods and the archons and everybody sucks, and so that we will eventually side with our sibling. And that's why we have to reach the end to the journey. I think we either talked about that in the last stream, or it was in the character trailers, or it was when we did the Dainsleith quest. It happened sometime. So I'm glad to have you as a guide, Paimon. Okay.
We'll be sure to keep up the good work.
Oh, she's so cute.
Where should we go next? If we want to continue with the journey...
I still need to find that god? Okay.
That took your brother away in the first place?
But that's not gonna happen now.
Right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her.
Damn, I need to teach her a lesson she won't forget. Violence. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, Paimon supports that idea. Just the thought of it's so satisfying.
See, that would make it really...
We've ruled out two gods so far, the Animo and Geo Archons. So, next...
Okay, hold on. I just want to say that would be so funny if Paimon is the god. I may turn autoplay off. I don't know how well autoplay is serving me right now. I may turn it off, but it would be really funny if that's foreshadowing to the fact that the god at the beginning of the game is Paimon, like some people think. So, but wouldn't we realize by now that none of the gods are exactly fitting the bill? You know what I mean? Like, the god at the beginning of the game is nothing like any of the gods that we've run into. So, I guess it's fine. Like, it makes sense.
Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said it was a closed nation. We'll have to find some way in.
See, this is the weird part about what's going on with What? Hello? Bestie? Okay.
Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance?
Let me try to think of someone. Do we know people from Inazuma? I don't remember.
Paimon's thought of someone already. Atsuko and Leah.
Some random NPC! That's hilarious!
That's what she has to say.
Okay, sure. Just some random person that we don't know. That's the thing, right? Is that the unknown god really does not... They don't look like any other god, and I guess we wouldn't know that. I'm going to drown in 2 feet of water. I guess we wouldn't realize that, but it just seems a little... Not silly, but that god was just unlike any other character that we ever met, so I wonder at which point we are going to be like, actually, this doesn't make any sense.
Oh. Hello.
Oh, now it works.
I mean,
I don't know.
fortune. Right?
Oh.
I'm still learning to talk like a local.
I wonder if that's like translated from some, like something else. It doesn't sound too different, but that would be interesting. It would be cool if in the Chinese version of the game, she talks in Japanese and then it switches to Chinese or something versus it all being the same language. Something like that would be cool, but...
Is there anything I can help you with?
I guess it's just the cultural greeting as opposed to actually speaking a different language. Because as far as we know, I guess, every character, there's just one language in the world, kind of like Ruby.
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh, so that's why you're here.
Oh boy.
Well, there is a way.
I feel like that this is sus as hell.
We came to the right person.
We're gonna be stuffed in like a cargo crate or something. We're just gonna be stowaways. Oh, maybe it's Beidou ship. What is happening?
But the chance of success is incredibly small.
Huh. Incredibly small? Then how did you
I
get
mean,
out of Inazuma.
Getting out and getting in is not the same.
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was.
Bro, what is going on over there?
All I had
This
to
is
rely
sus
on
as
was a
hell.
little wooden raft that I
Oh
put
my
together myself.
god.
There was a storm raging ahead of me.
Okay, so people are not
and the
allowed to
pursuers
leave.
were close on my tail.
Oh my
After I
god.
escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and fresh water supplies
This
soon
is
ran out,
dark. Like,
and
this is
I remember getting
crazy.
to the point where I was sure I'd reach the end.
Like,
Then
she literally thought
I
that
blacked
she was
out.
gonna die. What the hell?
To my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to
Oh.
put it another way, a new beginning found me.
Okay.
That's right. I
Maybe it
escaped by
was
the skin of
Beidou.
my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
What a horrible journey. And you said
Yeah, see, things must be really bad. Like, if people are willing to leave like that.
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there.
Oh no.
The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and I felt like I didn't belong there.
Kanjo Commission?
Oh
What's that?
dear.
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the Liu Ichising.
Okay.
One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to
Oh
conduct
my
rigorous
God!
identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. All non-nationals are processed centrally on Rito upon arrival. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated
Okay, see, the
Hunt
vision
Decree.
hunt thing I've heard
They
about.
act like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule.
Mm.
Loyal, yet unfeeling.
Okay.
It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending
Oh
so
my
long under that
god!
oppressive
Yeah,
atmosphere,
oh
I
my
begin to
goodness,
lose
like
all hope for
literally,
the future.
like they're saying atmosphere and not regime, but like you mean regime, bestie.
What I
Oh
mean to say
dear.
Unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should abandon your plans of trying to get there.
Damn, this is crazy.
You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survived that, you would still need to get past the samurai guards that enforce the Sakoku Decree, the closed nation policy of Inazuma. And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce
This is
the
crazy
necessary
because it's such
documentation
a.
at the
I know
Rito
that you
Center
guys
for
are
processing
obviously,
Outlanders.
you know, at this point
Otherwise,
probably
you'd be kicked out
further
immediately.
ahead and stuff, but it's crazy how like the game really switches up on you at this point because going to Leeway and then going to Mondstadt was all very simple, right? Especially Mondstadt because that's where you start, whatever. But just this idea, like what is happening at this moment, you know, is very different than the experience of getting to Mondstadt or Leeway. So this is a total shift almost.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
But there's a place for Outlanders to go, right?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable
Okay.
to acquire the documentation needed.
I really do feel like we're gonna get shoved in a box right now.
But if you really are set on going, there is one thing you could try.
Mm-hmm.
The raft
Oh, look at the
sounds
cat!
a little
Guys, this
dangerous,
must be rendered in engine.
I might
'Cause
definitely get seasick.
that cat's... Oh, man.
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux fleet if they have some
The
way of getting
Crux
you to Inazuma.
fleet.
They're well
Okay.
known in Liyue.
Is that
Voyaging
Beidou?
far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences. They may just know how to break through the storm.
Well, I mean, Beidou's a pirate, though. This sounds kind of... Beidou's a pirate. This sounds official, like an actual military fleet.
Right? Why would they agree to a request like this?
Yeah, like a fleet doesn't sound like pirates.
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade
Oh no,
their
it is
captain,
Beidou. That's
then the hardest
confusing.
part will be
If
out of
she's
the
a
way.
pirate, Beidou does legal things too, but like, just because Beidou does legal things, I don't know, like, you're still a pirate. Like, I don't know, it's almost like there's a default state, right? Just a captain. Once you start doing illegal things, you're a pirate. It doesn't matter if you still do
flagship of the Crux fleet. I heard that it's currently
Like,
anchored by
pirate
Guyenstone
subverts
Forest on a
or
supply run.
pirate
This might
takes
be your
down
best
everything
chance.
else in the list. You know what I mean? Pirate overrules is what I'm trying to say.
There's no time to lose. Let's go find Captain Beidou.
Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. You can teleport to the boat? Okay, that's useful information compared to what I was gonna do. Oh, damn. Yeah, I was just gonna... Guys, I was literally going to swim all the way over there. You guys shouldn't have told me. That would have been hilarious. That would have been really funny. If you guys watch me struggle, you guys are way too nice to me. Oh, it's Kazuha!
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't
Oh,
you?
I like her
The one who
voice.
fought against the Fatui and Osile, right?
My reputation precedes me.
Ningguang told me about you.
Oh, she has a great
traveler
voice.
of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she
Oh, Ningguang, that's so nice.
said. She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person.
Oh, but yeah, she has like a little, like her voice is deep. She has a little bit of that arrogance, but it's not like, I don't know, like totally rough. It's still smooth. It's
Judging
very
by
nice.
The clothes on your back and this floating thing, I guess that time has come.
Hey, the name's not Floating Thing. It's Paimon.
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not
Okay.
only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... Yes.
See, that's
The
sus!
stars.
You too give off wind and earth, but also the stars. So that means that Paimon, whatever Paimon is the same as us. Yeah! Oh man, that's interesting, because it's both of us. Both of us have the stars. And like the wind is talking about our Animo, the earth is talking about our Geo. So that means whatever Paimon is, she must also be an Outlander then. Or like whatever they're called, I don't know.
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Sus.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet.
And this must
And
be
that
your
gives
part for
uncounted
hire.
meaning.
Oh, that's hilarious. It could be because she hangs out by the Traveler a lot. I don't think so, guys. I don't believe that. I know what you're saying, but no, it's sus as hell.
I prefer other means of entertainment.
Beidou? What does that mean,
This young
Beidou?
man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally, he opens
I
his
love
mouth and
this.
flowers come out instead of words.
I love this dynamic. It's just like, I feel like Beidou, I'm getting full on the gay best friends. You know what I mean? Like, this is, like, Beidou, our lesbian captain, and then Kazuha is just her gay best friend, or her straight best friend. Her only straight friend. Kazuha's the only straight person here. Maybe.
With this
I don't
fine
know.
ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
Yeah.
Well, I can't argue with that. Okay, then. Once the clash is underway,
Oh,
I'll give you
well,
a chance to perform.
Nice. But I feel like she's just humoring him. She's like, I can't argue with you because I do not. She understands, but like she does not. She does
Only
not
if
care.
the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
I had no idea. For some reason, I don't know what I thought Kazuha would be like, but from his character trailer, I did not get this at all. Like this personality
Hey,
at
You
all.
don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily, especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero...
Well, clearly it's us.
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it?
No.
The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament
Oh.
that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks
Okay.
taking part to showcase their talents.
I could beat some people up, you know?
There are two important rules. One, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those
I
with
love how,
real
like,
martial arts ability.
We've just,
Not just people taking
like,
part for the
gone
fun
off
of
the
it.
path of what we're supposed to be doing right
So,
now.
You've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you.
Okay.
Two, you can't take part if you've got a
Oh.
vision. Otherwise, things get a little
But-
one-sided.
But can't you just take your vision off?
You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden
Okay.
dragons lurking around in Liyue.
But that means that we're not gonna fight anybody that we actually know in that
And
case.
with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads.
Oh my
I think we
god!
can
She
expect
just
a
wants
healthy
to use
turnout
us
this
for,
time.
like, advertising!
But we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts tournament.
Damn, I love how Paimon is the one that's asserting.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after. Get this. It's a masterless vision.
What?
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact.
What does that mean?
If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision,
Wait, so
It
it's just
belongs
a
to them.
vision? Did they just pick this vision off a dead person or something? What the hell?
Is there really such thing as a masterless
Yeah, what? Why doesn't it have a
when a
master?
vision
What?
bearer dies,
What?
The
You
light
just
in their
stole
vision will fade
somebody's... You grave
shell that
robbed
housed
somebody?
that
What the
light remains.
hell? Oh my
As for whether
god!
this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while it remains in the world,
This is kind
It
of
may
fucked
just
up,
be
Kazuha,
possible for
unless it's
someone
like
else to
somebody
inherit
that
it.
you knew, like a personal friend. It's just like, yeah, I found this vision from this dead person. What?
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of
Okay.
exceptional strength and
I can't
talent.
deal with this right now.
Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully this time, getting
Like,
the
this
vision
is
to grow
just
again.
a big scientific experiment.
So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity
Well,
to get your hands
wait,
on one of your very
we
own.
had a theory that every Animo user has lost somebody close to them. So that would mean that Kazuha, it's not just that he, like, graved robbed from some random person. Maybe it was, like, the person that Kazuha used to love and be friends with. Like, it's their vision, and so they don't want their friend's death to be in vain or something. Maybe that's... A vision is of no use to me? Okay.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting in some tournament.
Inazuma? You want to go there?
Oh my god.
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma, no sweat.
Okay.
In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a
Damn.
choice. Masterless vision.
I kind of
or a
want to
ticket
know more about
Inazuma
this
or the
vision
Alcor.
stuff.
Up to you.
That was easy.
You just want her to take part in your tournament.
I mean, yeah, she wants that advertising, like I said.
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I couldn't let a competitor like you fall through the net.
Oh, I love
What
this.
are we gonna do?
Well, let's just do it, man. Like, it's
Then
not
let's
that
get you
serious.
signed up. Head to the tournament arena in Guyun Stone Forest. Kazuha and I will be over soon.
I had no idea this was
Seems
where
like
this
it will
was
only be a
going.
matter of time before the answer is revealed.
Okay, Kazuha. What happened is that, when Kazuha was running away from Inazuma, that they... Oh, I can't teleport here? When Kazuha left Inazuma, he left with somebody, and then that person died, but he made it out. And that's gonna be like, there's gonna be a whole thing. Okay, yeah, this wasn't as hard as I thought it was gonna be when I saw that it was
Before we sign up,
Oh.
let's see who the other competitors are.
random men.
They
Just
said that they had
just
to be
random
renowned.
men constantly.
Who will we be up against?
Uncle Yun. Okay. Or Yoon, maybe.
Hello? Are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet?
We just want to take a look around
Well,
first.
I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then allow just anyone to take part.
I wonder if they'll say this. Like, I don't know. Obviously, I'm sure that the dialogue doesn't change. But this feels like oddly gendered. Do you know who we are? We may look like a little girl, but we're gonna kick your
The
ass.
Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them.
I mean, I guess if you play as the boy, it's just like you just look like breakable little twink arm, you know?
Nobody wants to see that, right?
Yeah, we heard a rule about that. So, someone's wondering, are you a renowned fighter?
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit.
Former!
Uh-huh. doesn't sound like the most
Oh my god!
efficient tournament out
Paimon,
there.
this is rude!
What? You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for years. There were plenty of competitors when I took part.
This guy sounds familiar too,
Not
but...
to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before.
Oh!
There were 2 of them trying to escape.
It's always
I
the
see, so they're
treasure
not-
hoarders at the scene of the
They tried
crime!
to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. They didn't know what hit them.
Paimon looks so unimpressed right now.
Took on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then, the big guy pulled out a knife. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us.
Sure?
I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2 to 1.
I
but
love
still
her.
got the upper hand.
Her expression's hilarious, because I'm like, what is the point of this? To
I'm not saying
interrogate
I
these
came out
random people
completely
we don't
unscathed, of
know.
course. But the fact remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them.
Okay.
And hand them over to the Millilith. I received quite the commendation. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, like what is it?
But for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's work.
Thanks.
Alright, we're gonna keep looking around.
Okay.
I'll see you in the arena. But I don't plan on losing to a pair of children
Oh,
anytime
that's
soon.
why they think that we're a kid. I don't want to talk to the other competitors. Do I have to? Like, this sucks.
Hi there, are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. That's what our master taught us.
Oh, okay.
But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice.
Yeah,
It's
everybody
also a
wants this
chance for us to
vision.
attain the masterless vision.
Okay.
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
This master of
I
yours
love
must
this
be pretty
rival
huh?
situation
And is
going
someone
on.
famous?
Famous? He's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. Liang and I are both proud disciples of his. You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It
Oh.
was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself anyway.
Okay, I wonder if this is what I'm just like, what is the reason? I don't know. This feels like filler right now, but maybe if that person, like if the clan is important, it's not filler,
He's got
you
to
know?
be a grand master or something. He's created many different styles of kung fu.
Yeah,
and
like,
countless other
This
clans
seems
have
set
borrowed
up for it to
extensively from
be someone else.
To the Lingshan clan, he teaches a special technique known as force dispersal.
Okay.
Force dispersal?
It's a type of breathing exercise.
Why
where
is
you
he
can train yourself
explaining
to
all
harness
of the
energy around you
secrets?
and neutralize attacks without moving an inch.
Sure.
For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the direction of an incoming stone, all without breaking a sweat.
Sure.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
I'm sussing this.
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the very basics.
Okay.
There's no way we could use it proficiently yet.
Imagine if Child shows up. I'm pretty sure, I don't know what happened. I can't remember what happens to Child at the end of Leeway, but this seems like something that he would
Clearly not that
participate
naturally
in.
gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start making
Oh my
progress
God.
soon, we'll probably run out of money to pay the tuition fees and
This
still have
sounds like
nothing
a
to show for all
scam,
that training.
actually. I changed my mind. Like, it sounds like that this isn't real and these guys are getting conned or something.
Of course. This is a grand master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face
yeah.
training, you've got to show you're sincere about it.
It's not weird to pay people for their labor, but this force dispersal thing sounds...
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint
Yeah,
of
like if they
improvement.
haven't improved, is
Master
this even
getting
real?
Increasingly impatient with us.
Oh dear.
Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
Mm-hmm.
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
See, there may be other reasons. That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
we have to try something new.
Okay,
Otherwise, we're
well-
stuck in the same situation.
These guys are getting sister scammed. I don't know.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, the Lingshan clan will go down in history.
Okay.
Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
Sure, that's the
See you in the
spirit.
arena.
I feel, yeah, this is a little weird. I don't know what to make of that. I feel like that it's to show that this is a little sketch or something.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash too? If so, seems I found myself another new adversary.
Oh my goodness.
So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a champion.
Okay.
For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in
Oh,
the puzzle
I kind
that
of
is
feel
my
bad
life.
for these people because, like, they have hopes and dreams, and we're coming in here with our selfishness. Do you want to be a hero?
No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person.
Okay.
I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so
What?
far without any setbacks.
Okay.
I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seemed to get on with just about everyone socially.
Oh, maybe I was wrong then. Like, I was like, oh, you know, our selfish desires, but this guy is
In
given.
most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect
This is
person.
crazy.
Though, of course, I'd never let the praise get to my head.
Are you sure?
I know I haven't reached perfection yet, because there's one thing I'm still missing.
All
A
right.
vision.
Well,
You have so much self-confidence.
yeah, I know. Paimon's
That's not
hilarious
important.
right
I have
now.
a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me.
Oh,
So they very kindly made
nepotism.
special arrangements on my behalf.
This is dastardly. Like, this is
I've also brought
terrible.
along a bit of an entourage for moral support. It's such a blessing, really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood.
What is this?
Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric styles of kung fu. As a high achiever by nature,
I hate everything
I'm
about
confident
this.
I've done
Why
enough
is
to
this the
guarantee my
first thing that
victory
I'm
in this
doing
tournament.
getting back in the game?
I seem to have gained another fan.
Oh my god.
Don't let my
I
aura
don't.
overwhelm
I
you, though.
can't.
You'll need your wits about you today.
Sure.
Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine.
I mean,
It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
why? 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 Why are we doing this?
To recap, we're up against an inflated
Yeah.
ego, some gullible guys
Exactly,
who
that's what I
lives
said.
next to the
Exactly,
kung fu classes,
Paimon.
and another guy who's just really average.
Damn. Oh, good lord.
Seems like you've got a pretty
Like,
good
why
chance
would
of winning
Beidou
this
do
game.
this? The game isn't usually this silly. I know. Well, I'm just like, this is ridiculous. What are we doing?
Arm wrestling champion, huh? All right, you're signed up.
Damn.
Next, please. What's your name?
Is Beidou scamming people? Is
Wait,
that?
Aren't you? Did I hear that right?
Oh.
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that helped
I
Leo
love this.
fight
I
off the
love how,
ancient
like,
god?
it's just a bunch of normal people and then we're
It's really
here.
her.
It's like, imagine there's just an arm wrestling competition and Hercules walks in, you know? Like, there's no way this
The
is
one that spoke
fair.
with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh,
Paimon,
the one
look
that
at her.
their
She's so
autograph under-
happy about
I
this.
trust you are aware that only those without visions can enter the tournament.
I don't have a vision. This feels like a loophole.
Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary.
Look at this
You
guy.
walk into the most
The
dangerous situations
clapping.
imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui.
Damn,
always
I
come
love
out on
how it's
top.
monsters first and then the Fatui are second. Like, the Fatui are worse. Even the Fatui. The Fatui are worse than the monsters. That's just like the priorities. I can tell what the priorities are.
Yep, she still doesn't have a vision, though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure
Oh.
a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie.
A few claims to fame. I mean, don't. Oh.
Can
Uh-oh.
Provide a few claims to fame? It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process.
Yeah, like, doesn't she know? Okay.
So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Let's go with Save Dvalin.
Put that down. And also,
Oh,
defeated
damn.
the Fatui Harbinger child.
I didn't want to throw Child under the bus like that.
Oh,
Look at her face!
the champion already.
Yeah, I know. These people are gonna quit. This isn't
I wonder
fun.
if it's too late to withdraw.
Oh.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most
I hope
dazzling track
Child
record I've ever
comes in.
seen.
I want someone to come
Oh,
in here and
shucks.
kick our ass. Like, I don't know. I don't know who it would be, but...
Right, your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament and claim the grand prize.
That's
namely,
cool.
a vision.
Okay, see, this is what I'm here for. The rest of this storyline is kind of whack. This is interesting.
We're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beidou promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
But, like, it wouldn't be terrible.
There's another prize, too?
Uh-oh.
First I've heard of it.
Beidou must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
Oh, my God.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous
I love how,
as
like,
Inazuma?
all of this dialogue is just reinforcing that we are whack. Like, that we should not be doing
I
this.
see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beidou in advance, then?
I'm just not interested in visions, that's
Well,
all.
I'm sure a
Oh.
great hero has an important reason for being
Oh,
here.
my goodness.
Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this tournament.
Yeah?
Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate.
I love how they're just
the
having this
elements of the
conversation in front of the lady.
So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament.
Okay.
You know, just to avoid
This
any
seems
misunderstandings.
like it could go badly.
In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win, even without using any
Like, are they
elements,
gonna
right?
switch me so I have to play as the Traveler?
All right.
Or is it
it's your turn.
just
You got this!
they're prefacing that no matter what we do
You seem
with
like
the
you're raring to go.
actual
Are you ready to
characters?
compete? Good. Then please follow me into the arena.
Like that it's canon that we didn't use a vision? Like, you know what I mean? Oh no, they switched us to Lamin.
By many is the favorite to win this tournament.
I could like, oh, okay.
Now!
Bro, I didn't even wait.
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
Bro, this
Strange guy.
was not martial arts.
Begin with.
Like,
Well, now that we've won,
wait, that was it?
Beidou, she'll probably have something to say.
Huh? We just fought one person. Shouldn't this be like, there should be some sort of tier list? What the hell? That was not martial arts. We just beat this man with a sword. I'm so confused. I do not understand.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite.
Did she bet on us? Is that what's
So, what do
happening?
you think, Kazuha? She totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
Okay.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint.
Okay, I like
as
that.
if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
He's, observant.
Well, I fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show
There
she
are
put on
more?
just
Oh,
now,
okay.
she's more than convinced me of her ability. So come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion?
Damn, Kazuha just wants us to lose so we don't go to Inazuma, probably.
Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise. You fought well.
Oh.
All right, then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that.
That just reminds me of, like, Mulan. I think Shang says something very similar, like, you fight good. And that's all he says, like...
You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same. with
Yeah,
more
see,
than a
this
few
is where I'm
top-tier
like-
fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them
I
are here
feel
to
like
find
that's
out how they
somebody
stack up
that we
against
know
you.
is gonna join.
Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too. For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention,
Is she
must
gonna
be
fight
itching
us?
to fight someone in your league too, right? So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Oh, okay.
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers.
Yeah, like, this
Like
seems
a crazy system
unfair.
to just
I don't like
switch
this at all. Like, this is just so bizarre.
This is how Captain Beidou works. You won't persuade her otherwise.
Like, this is not a tournament. This is just, it's all just a
Besides,
formality.
at
I
your
don't
level,
know.
You would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
I mean, you're right. It's just, this is so weird.
To be fair, Paimon was thinking that too.
All right, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about.
I doubt that there is, quite frankly. Like...
We're finally here, folks. The rails show is about to begin.
The captain seems to have high hopes for
Oh
this
dear.
tournament. I have
See,
not seen her
something's
so
wrong
excited in
here.
quite
Like,
some
this is
time.
not that easy.
Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior.
Mm-hmm.
You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard.
Okay.
Very well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
All right, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that signed you up. She'll take you into the arena.
This just seems like there's something, I don't know, something is wrong. This is not... There must be more to this.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash.
See?
He has quickly
Like,
become the
there's
dark horse of
somebody
the tournament.
else! Imagine it's like, who would it be? Did Zhongli give up? He gave up his godhood, but he still has a vision,
I
right?
do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you make sure you are fully prepared before you begin.
Like, I feel like it has to be someone that we know, right?
My girl's at the top of her game. She ain't gonna lose.
Oh, I love that, my girl. Oh, I'm
Okay,
ready.
Follow me.
Okay. Or it's like a Fatui. Oh, okay.
At last, the
No,
moment
it is just a
we've all been
random
waiting
man.
for.
This is kind of weird. I don't
You're a
know.
strong
Like, it's just like, it's just some random man. Like, it would have been cool if it was, I don't know who would be showing up to this thing, but like, it's just some person that we don't know.
I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
I believe you have the potential to be a champion. That's a lie, but okay.
For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried.
It's only people without visions. We mostly know people who do have them, I suppose. But can't you just take your vision off? Like, I don't really get it.
You'd
You know?
be one of the strongest around.
Because people have had their visions stolen. So, like, can't you just put it away? I don't know.
Once, when I was a kid, people said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one.
See, we should just let this guy have it. We don't even want it.
Never came.
Oh.
I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods.
I wonder if this
don't
is
envy it.
like, okay, so I've been kind of complaining since we started. I'm like, this is so weird and irrelevant, but maybe what it's actually setting up is for us to have some sympathy for the Raiden Shogun, because I feel like that what they're trying to convey is the fact that people that have visions are beholden to the gods somehow, instead of being able to have that freedom of choice.
You didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless vision?
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters.
Oh, see, he
to
had
see who was the strongest.
He had a selfless motivation.
Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them.
Oh,
So
I like
I'm
this
pleased
guy.
with
This is like the
today's outcome.
only good
I don't often
character
have the
in this
pleasure of
quest.
experiencing defeat.
Wow. Now that's true strength talking.
Oh.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
Oh, I like this guy.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be
Oh,
someone
right.
tougher than you?
That was only the semifinals.
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick.
Okay.
So don't get too cocky.
There he goes.
Ask around for information.
Ask around. See what we can find out about our opponent.
See,
in the
this just
final
seems
round.
like busy work, you know?
We might need to up our game a little.
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. What a stunning performance. I myself was eliminated in the third round.
Damn.
Shame. If only I could have advanced one more round.
Maybe next time, huh? By the way, do you happen to know who else advanced to the final round?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable opponent. Quick
This
on his
is
feet and
probably just
swift to
gonna
take
be a
advantage of
random
his
man
opponent's
too at this
missteps.
rate.
I faltered for but a brief moment. But before I knew it, he had me on the floor.
Unless it's Kazuha, but he has
Given
a
my
vision,
stature, I have no
so...
fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile
Okay.
opponent such as him, I found myself completely out of my league. Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
Oh, so these are all the other people we talked to before.
Well, where did the other guy go?
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over
Oh
the
my
place.
goodness.
His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, why didn't you dodge? But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply.
Oh
Why don't
dear.
you dodge, they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan clan kung fu.
Oh
It's
my
just that he
goodness.
hasn't quite mastered it yet.
This is just...
Don't even get me
I
started.
feel bad for these
I spent
guys.
all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I
Oh.
got back, my
So you don't
scheduled
know
match time had
anything.
already passed and I had to forfeit.
You have no
I
idea
don't dare
that...
tell my master about this. Otherwise, I'd never hear the end of it.
Oh, you guys, you boy
Sorry, I
failures.
shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit out of sorts at the moment. So I probably won't be able to help you with whatever you were here to ask me about.
Yeah, this guy just disappeared.
Hope your buddy makes a swift recovery. Hang in there.
Thanks, I'll do my best.
This is so weird.
We still haven't got any useful information yet.
Oh, okay, let's talk to Beidou.
Maybe we can go talk to Beidou.
You gave an outstanding performance. Truly commendable.
Thanks. What the fuck is that? Do you guys see that thing in the background? What the hell?
I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, and it could have cost you the match.
Oh.
But you were quick to adapt and managed to claim victory over your opponent. That is a most
Yeah,
invaluable
he
skill.
is observant.
In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet and the pattern of your breathing. But it is nothing remarkable, for I discerned nothing more than Captain Beidou did.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience. I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
I mean, but we fought with them before. Like, she's saying, yeah, I'm glad it's almost over, but we had a life before we came here. But,
Ask about who our opponent
okay.
will be in the final round. Do you think they'll be stronger than the one we faced in the semifinals?
I mean, that's usually how it works, Paimon.
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger.
Okay,
They tend to have
well-
something unique about their style.
You guys know what I mean.
As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. It's also obvious that he's seen his fair share of battles. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
Better to be safe
If
than
that is the
sorry.
case, then I have a proposal for you. Let's go somewhere a little quieter, shall we?
What?
I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma, I was a wandering samurai.
Yes?
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
Mm-hmm.
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. But on the straggling path of a wandering samurai, is there harm in acquiring a surplus skill? I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess.
Oh, okay.
But I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. I do possess some knowledge regarding your opponent's particular skill set. Given your talents, a few hints
Oh.
from me will be all that's necessary.
Okay, so
to
he
bring your
wants to
opponent
practice
down.
with us, basically.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You must know your enemy. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
Gotcha. Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
I mean, but he should know. You told the lady you fought Dvalin. Where is Dvalin in Mondstadt? Like,
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the
I mean,
wild?
it's not that crazy.
In
We
return,
told them. We
nature also
helped.
leaves its traces
We
upon you.
defeated Dvalin. Dvalin
However,
lives in
there is only so much
Mondstadt.
that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many things
Paimon.
about you elude me still.
Like, this is kind of bullshit, right?
These are the things I am curious to know about. Come with me. some post-match entertainment is in order.
Okay. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna be real. I don't know how I feel about this prologue thing. Like, it's not okay. I don't want to say it's boring. I don't want to say I'm bored, because that's not nice. You know what it is? It's because it's random people, I think. I think that that's really what the hang-up is, because Robin's right. Everybody that we know has a vision, but this would have been more interesting as, like, a Kingdom Hearts 2 Hades tournament thing, where you're fighting people that you've run into before, and they just put their visions away. If they don't explain how or why people can't just take their visions off in this thing, then I'm gonna say they had no excuse.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter.
Okay.
You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
Sure.
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match.
But like, okay, here's my other thing. They're like, how did you know? And I'm like, I guess it's not guaranteed, but people, we've been around people and we fought around people. In the canonness of the game, I know that we use our other characters when we're fighting, but it's not abnormal to think that somebody saw us use Geo or Animo during the big fight at the Leeway Harbor, you know?
When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play.
I do like Kazuha's
in the truest sense possible.
That he senses things, right? But it just seems like some of the stuff seems unnecessary to conclude that it's him sensing things. Couldn't he have just heard?
Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind and the whispers of the leaves. It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you. Nothing more.
Okay.
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow Paimon still believes you.
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats. To think a human could wield the elements without a vision. And not to mention your incredibly complex sense.
Okay, so now he's saying that Paimon's not human. We're human, but Paimon's not.
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell. It's weird.
Okay, well that's
Could you
interesting.
perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities? Extraordinary. So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy?
So we think it's
even wield
because
it in
of
combat.
Paimon? But doesn't that mean if Paimon was with anyone else, the same thing would... But that doesn't sound right. It's thanks to Paimon.
Paimon just told her whatever came to mind.
That seems wrong. That doesn't seem right, because that means if Paimon was with anyone else, would the same thing happen? Or does our sibling have multiple elements like we do? I can't remember.
It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Somehow, she just naturally learned to use the elements through it all. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
This is sus.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant.
Like, it's because you touch the statues, not Paimon. I know that, but I'm saying through Paimon's knowledge, what exactly is Paimon? How does Paimon fit into this equation? You know what I mean?
I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps it may yet reveal something to me.
I guess she's just saying, oh, I would only have known to do that with Paimon's help. But, I don't know, that's just oddly
Of course,
phrased, I don't know.
shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange.
Like, oh, I wouldn't have known to touch the statues if Paimon didn't tell me about it, right? But...
Now then, let's test your skills, shall we?
Okay. Defeat monsters? Oh. I thought that we were gonna fight him! This is kinda okay. Well, that's fine. I guess he has to watch though, right? That makes sense. Because if he's too busy fighting, then he won't be able to... Like, he won't be able to focus. But yeah, okay. Kazuha has to watch. That's fine. I accept this.
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, then his attacks should pose no threat to you.
See, like the way that they're setting it up,
thanks.
it seems
If anything, I
like
should be
it's
thanking you for
Kazuha,
the
but
opportunity to witness your
Kazuha has
command
a
of the
vision,
elements
so that would just
defies
beg the
all
question of
known
why
principles.
other people, well, I guess what they could say is that most vision holders don't want to fight without their vision. So that's why they wouldn't sign up, but Kazuha
world
feels
is a truly
comfortable to
mysterious
fight
place,
without
it
his
seems.
vision.
And one will always encounter that which is still unknown.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own? Why are you
I love how
so intent on
they really
exploring the
focused it with the
connection between
camera.
Visions and the elements.
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods.
Yes, okay, this is
And what
interesting.
influences the gods' decision to
Yeah,
grant humans
see,
these
that's what we've
visions?
been thinking about this whole
My
time.
apologies. You must be completely
Yeah, I
in the dark
know.
regarding such
Lore,
matters.
lore? Give us
For
the
allowing me
lore.
the honor of witnessing your mystical ways, I am willing to answer any
Oh,
questions you may
I
have.
don't care about that.
regarding
I wanna
Inazuma.
know what he thinks. Like, what is Kazuha's personal
So that's
theory?
what you're curious about?
Okay.
Then allow me to tell you more.
I mean, I guess he doesn't know either. He was saying that he wants to know, but he
As
may
you
have a
well know,
hypothesis,
A
right?
vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma.
Okay.
Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably.
Yeah! See?
Sometimes
Oh
in circumstances
no!
that leave their original recipients
I
dead.
feel like that's what happened to his friend
In the
then.
outset, supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro Archon
See,
now
that's
doubt these criteria?
interesting.
Or even the act in and of itself?
Like, if humans shouldn't have visions?
Not to mention, with no new electrovisions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings.
I mean,
on
a
the matter.
long time, I guess it could be anywhere between, maybe it's been like a decade or something, because I'm trying to think of Lisa and Razor and the other characters that do have an electrovision. Maybe, because let's just say that Razor is 18. Maybe he got it when he was 8 years old. So a long time, it's probably not 100 years, but maybe it's more like 10.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
As far as I know,
I think
she is
Archons
an
are
Archon that
tyrants.
pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's
Interesting.
eternity
See,
bring to its
that's,
people?
yeah, that's what I said during the videos where we were theorizing. That there's usually equivalent exchange, but that what the Raiden is doing, she gets to live forever, but it's fuck everyone else,
It goes
right?
without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Oh dear.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Damn. Slander.
Have you encountered the Electro Archon before?
I don't think so. I mean, obviously not.
With time, we will change.
Yeah,
But the
see?
Shogun
That's
will
what
remain
I'm
the same.
saying. This is...
If you wish to find her, she will forever be there.
Yeah.
There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her.
Oh my god.
Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
Anyways.
Right. We got so distracted talking about Inazuma that Paimon forgot.
Yeah,
all
this is what we need. This is the
If you have no
interesting
other matters
shit.
to attend to, then we can return together.
Yeah, sure, let's
Very
go.
well. Let's go. I wish to see who will obtain the vision.
I hope it's us, and I hope that somehow, like, I know that we said we didn't want it, but it would be really hilarious if we had, oh boy.
Why isn't he here yet?
Uh-oh.
Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first.
Well, she said, why isn't he here
Everyone,
yet? So
listen
clearly
up.
then
Your
it's not
attention,
Kazuha,
please.
because he's right there.
We've reached the climax
Okay.
of the Crux Clash.
this is the final match. We've seen many exciting
Yeah, because he's
battles
right
today,
there, so.
And now, at long last, the 2 finalists have emerged. Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen her,
I love
her
that, like, she's
reputation knows no
emceeing right
bounds.
now.
She strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of her name causes even Fatui harbingers to turn pale in the
look at her cute little face,
Introducing
guys. Oh,
hero.
guys, I really gotta get this shit fixed. This is not conducive.
Wow!
I've been waiting for this moment.
I love how
I'm
excited
sure
they are,
everyone
though.
witnessed her
That's
thrilling
nice.
match in the semifinals.
It's too bad there's no other characters coming to watch,
But
though.
today's final round will surely take things up a notch. As for our other combatant, he still hasn't arrived. Oh, come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the finals.
Wait, was it the guy
Apologies.
on
Everyone
the
just
boat?
sit tight.
Like, cause he said he
We've got
had
no
to
other
forfeit,
choice.
so
If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone the match.
is that his
Wait a
strategy?
moment. Something doesn't seem right about this. Captain Beidou, perhaps we should check on the prize.
No! Did he
Travel.
just steal it? Oh no! Like that guy, he forfeited his other match because his friend was injured. What if the vision it's already gone?
Let me see.
Oh, that's
It's gone,
fucked
all right.
up.
The vision is
Okay,
missing.
now shit is getting interesting.
Did somebody steal it? Who would dare do such a thing in broad
That
daylight?
We don't know
guy.
when it was taken exactly. I never thought that
Yeah,
someone here
what
would have
the
the guts to
fuck?
cross
This
Captain
is
Beidou.
crazy.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape
Damn,
nature's
he's
watchful
gonna be
gaze.
able to smell who did it.
The culprit has only acted recently. They will not have gotten far. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it.
Oh.
I will be certain to get it
Damn,
back.
in those seconds that Kazuha, like he was just chilling with us for like
Well,
5
if you
minutes.
insist, I'll leave the matter to you then.
Oh
I'll
my
stay here
god.
and try to offer some explanation to all the spectators that came to see the match.
Yeah, because that guy said he had to forfeit
If
before.
you will, please come with me.
I'm sure the opponent, it's one and the same, right?
Possibly run to.
Come with me. I can sense the winds are coming.
Okay. I'm sure whoever our opponent was, it is supposed to be that person.
A wind current?
I can't remember how to do this,
Winds
guys.
will come at an opportune moment. Let's seize
Ride the
this
wind?
chance.
I don't know how. I forgot.
Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
Do I have to jump off of something? Okay, there we go. There we go. Whee! Oh no! Oh no! I'm not getting any wind. Double jump. Ah! No! Shit! Oh dear. Okay, let's try this again.
Let's seize this chance.
Okay, this is fine. We're like barely, we were barely like in the pocket, but
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is
Oh
on
my
the opposite
God.
shore now.
You can hear that too?
I really thought it was that like Fatui guy that was just standing there menacingly. Hubris.
Follow me.
Uh-oh,
There may be
oh
an
man, we
ambush
fucked
waiting
it
for
up
us
again.
ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a
I
scenario.
hate these wind current things. Maybe D-Luke is just too tall, because I'm like getting right above, oh man, we're gonna fail. I keep getting right above the pocket of the air, and I don't know how to fix that other than trying to force myself to fall. I know that I can drop down, but it's taking up time. Like we're wasting precious seconds. You're not in the current? I know. What is happening?
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected.
What do you mean, just as you
In this
expected?
case, please stand back.
Did they have something to do? They stole it? That seems random. I thought for sure it was gonna be like, I'm sure that they're just in the way, as they always are. The treasure hoarders are always just. Oh no, it does say talk to the treasure hoarder who stole the vision. I was so sure it was gonna be that guy. It's just some random man.
You caught up with me? How is that possible?
Yeah, this isn't even the guy that like had to forfeit because of his friend's bloody
A
nose.
quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
Okay, thanks, Kazuha.
Wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision. Drat! If I only had a vision. Or
Well,
if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch
well,
me.
clearly it's like no god wants
has
you.
nothing
No
to
one
do
wants
with
you for real,
visions.
bestie.
You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself.
Oh my
from
god,
nature's
Kazuha,
gaze.
this guy does not give a fuck. I'm
Additionally,
sorry.
Your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind.
That is
as I
kind of
was
funny.
pursuing you. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria.
Yeah,
for a
oh
grand
my god.
heist.
See, this is why the
Namely
treasure
speed,
hoarders are always
stealth,
getting
and
clapped,
style.
man. That's hilarious.
You.
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision
Yeah,
in your hand.
it didn't
It appears
activate.
that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine. I admit it. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full
But
of a
like, you
bunch
could
of
have just
lousy
gotten
fighters.
it for being in
fought my way to
second
the
place. We
finals
don't
and-
even want it.
Ha! So you were supposed to be our opponent.
Oh, I guess he was. Damn, there was no plot twist. It was
I'd
just some
intended to win the
random man
contest
we
who's
don't
still
even
alone all
know.
along. But then you showed up. After watching
he
the
would have gotten
semifinals,
away
I
with
knew
it
that I
too.
didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after coming all this way. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beidou. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still managed to catch up to me.
Yeah, hand it over,
After
bestie.
all I went through to get it? I think not.
Yeah, there'll be consequences if you
I know an
resist.
empty threat when
What
I
do you
hear
mean
one.
empty? You were so terrified to fight us because we were strong.
Fine.
Like, what do you mean?
But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway.
Like,
It's nothing but a useless
what a ridiculous
shell to me.
thing for him to say. Oh, that's an empty threat. I was so afraid of fighting you that I stole this, but your threats to fight me are empty. You can't beat me up or you won't beat me up. No, sir, I will. In fact, I will beat you
according
up.
to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
Oh my god, Kazuha.
You're not serious, are you?
I mean, what did you think was gonna happen? You crossed a
Not
pirate.
to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the
Oh my
reputation of
God.
the captain of the Crux
We
fleet.
gotta haul this man back to the tournament.
It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead
Jesus!
with hot iron.
Oh my god.
Oh, whoa, we don't need to go that far, do we?
Yeah, let's do it. I like this for
I never would
Kazuha.
have guessed you could be so cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
You should have risked it before then. Oh my god. But he was just about to give it up too.
Retribution!
Wings of darkness.
Ha!
Come, sever night from
Anyway. That's hilarious. Did you guys see that?
No. Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please.
Oh, that's funny. Like, he just literally blew up because of
He has
Fischl and
persevered to the
D-Luke.
bitter end, and now death looms near.
Death?
Yet still the gods do
Damn,
not
he's
bestow
just
their
using
favor
him
upon him.
for like an
Put down
experiment
the
of...
vision and leave. I've changed my mind.
Yeah,
further
so it's
punishment
not
for
even die, like...
Huh?
It's not even that he's about
What's
to
wrong?
die, you know?
Are you asking for more punishment?
So Kazuha was just using him as a test. He's near death and still the gods
up
won't
to you.
answer.
Such willingness is commendable and fits the way of the samurai.
No need for that. Thank you for releasing me. You truly are generous.
Okay. Bye. See, now what if we pick it up and then we get
To scare him?
the Inazuma thing without going to a statue of the seven?
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just
Yeah.
testing all possibilities while the vision remained in his hands. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear.
Yeah.
I thought it may be an opportunity for him to awaken the vision. But unfortunately, nothing happened.
Oh.
Yes. I wanted to know whether
That's
it were
why he
possible
let him
for
get
an
away with
extinguished
it.
vision to be reawakened. From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment.
Okay, Kazuha, like, he's interesting. He kind of
I've tried
fucks,
many
you know?
other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening.
But there are tales.
After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try?
Oh!
Let's see if you can give me the
See,
answer
this
I'm
would
hoping
be
for.
good. This would be fun.
The vision
Oh.
didn't seem to respond at all.
Damn, I thought I was so sure with my theory just
see.
then.
So you are also unable to rekindle the
Oh.
vision. No matter. This was expected. I suppose
Oh,
this
see, if we
vision is
ask
still
why, are
mine
we
to
gonna
take
get,
for
like,
now.
the backstory?
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision anyway?
Oh.
The story begins with an old friend.
No! Oh, Kazuha!
He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered.
Oh,
It is
no!
the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power.
Okay.
But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it.
No!
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal
Oh,
of eternity.
no!
While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne.
Oh, dear.
A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand.
Oh, no, wait, that's the girl with the
Face to
bird
face with
mask.
the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all.
Oh.
When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had
Oh,
yearned to
no. Oh, see, but his vision was Electro
witness. In
then.
his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew
Oh,
was
see,
that
so I
mustn't
was
let his
right.
hope,
Every
which burned
Animo
so
user
brightly,
loses
become buried
somebody.
among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless.
Maybe the reason why it won't reactivate is because it needs to be in Electro Vision again, and so it can't reactivate because the Raiden isn't giving any
But as a
out.
wandering samurai, I find meaning
Oh.
in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
Kazuha.
That's fucked up, though, that this guy was like, there must be someone who can withstand divine punishment, and he died. Like, he literally died. He fucked around. What do you say? You fuck around and find out? Like, it just intersected. I mean, I get it, though. It was like an honor thing. He decided he should make a stand, but it almost sounds like how Kazuha's running these experiments. His friend was the same sort of way. I'll risk my
It's
life
just
to
another
find
way of
out.
saying I do as I please.
Oh, dear.
All right then, it's time we returned.
Oh, if you need to talk, I'm here to listen.
Do not let my feelings trouble you.
Oh, but he's...
But thank you.
Oh, that's fucked up. But now we know, first of all, we know that it was an Electro Vision that it used to be. And then we know that the girl with the bird mask is also part of Inazuma, right? I mean, we knew she was part of Inazuma. Let me rephrase. That the girl with the bird mask works for the Raiden Shogun is what I mean, which is what I didn't know. Oh man, we have to walk. Where are we right now? Okay, yeah, that's kind of far. Let's start here and then go. Yeah, the vision was burning at the end, and that's why Kazuha's hand is bandaged. That's crazy. But see, that makes this quest worth it, honestly, because like I said, I I wasn't really vibing with like the treasure hoarder plot line, whatever situation. Oh my god, is that my stamina? Hold on, I'm gonna drown. For some reason I thought... Oops. For some reason I thought my stamina was also my health, and so I didn't think it was that big of a deal. But yeah, like, it's an introduction to Inazuma's plot. It's just like that this was not the best way to construct this sort of quest, in my opinion. It would have been maybe more interesting. Again, I understand why it couldn't have been like, oh, but all the characters we know have a vision, and so this is a visionless. How are you going to bring in the idea of, how are you going to bring in characters that we know if the prize is about a vision? I feel like that they could have done some mysterious third thing, because Child has a vision, but he also has a delusion, right? So it's not out of the realm of possibility that they could have had, even if it's not like, you know, I'm not saying that D-Luke needs to show up to the competition or something, but they could have had it that the Fatui were interested, because what is a delusion except for, like, an attempt for people that don't have visions to get a vision. You know what I mean? And so I feel like they could have done something interesting where if Beidou, I know that she's not just doing illegal things, but she is kind of shady and she's a pirate, right? So they could have introduced maybe the concept of there are people with delusions, so you have the Fatui, and the Fatui want a masterless vision because they want to activate it. You could have brought in a Fatui member we haven't seen yet, or it could have been Child is back for another ass whooping. Like, I feel like that just, the idea that it was just random people is what made this kind of boring. The stuff with Kazuha, like, that's what's worth it, but like, they need help. I could fix them.
Maybe she went back to her ship.
Damn, they just got tired of
If you're
waiting.
looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang.
Oh!
It seems that the Crux Clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention.
Oh no!
Captain Beidou was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she
Oh,
headed
man.
off to Liyue Harbor.
This has been a fairly short
not
quest.
unusual for those
It
two to
didn't
be at
feel
odds
like
with
that
one
for me.
another.
I feel like I've been here
But
for
still,
1,000 years.
Captain Beidou was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking forward to it for quite some time.
Oh, but that's
The
okay.
one
We
who
know
stole
we
the vision
won.
was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round.
We won in our heart. We beat him
He
up,
knew
so.
he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize took hold in his mind. In which case, the Crux Clash comes
Yeah,
to a
I mean,
clear-cut
obviously we
conclusion.
win because, first of all, we did beat him.
Huh? So that's what happened?
But also, he forfeited.
If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified.
Yeah!
And the hero here is the champion.
Exactly!
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
Yeah, I know, like.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved.
Oh.
Now, let me go prepare the champion's medal to award you.
So now we'll be able to travel to Inazuma.
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beidou is no longer present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. She is a woman of her word.
Oh, thanks,
But the
Kazuha.
voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest.
This is
the
giving,
entire
like,
trip.
you know how in the Odyssey they have to tie Odysseus to the boat?
In fact, the
So he
relentless
doesn't
rain
jump
and
into the
wind
sea?
are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
That's okay.
Hold on a
We'll
second.
deal with it.
You're saying she can change the weather just with the power
But
of
see,
her-
how does that fall into... I mean, I guess other Archons have had powers beyond their vision, but if she's the Electro... you guys know what I'm saying, right? Like, she shouldn't... That's more... We're getting into magic, or at least Hydro.
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's
Yeah, I
lords
guess so. I guess they
perform
do
healing
have
stone
magic. I
force
just
by
never
casting
thought
down
about
his
it that
stone
way.
spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the
Because
Raiden
Venti
Shogun is
doesn't
capable
really
of
have
summoning an eternal tempest.
magic, right? So I guess... But Stone Forest makes sense because that's still geo-related. Storms are not inherently... It's
Suffice
okay.
it to say
Don't
that
worry
if you
about
wish
it.
to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. You will be notified once all the preparations have been made.
Thank
In
you.
the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own.
Oh!
I will travel all across the vast lands of Liyue. in the
Lightning
hope
rule of
finding a
cool?
way to
Yeah, I guess
reawaken the
so.
vision.
Paimon believes you'll find a way for sure.
Thank you. May both our journeys prove meaningful. One final
I'm
word
sure
of
that
warning.
vision's gonna activate
part of your
after we
journey that
solve
lies
what's going
after
on
the
in
storm
Inazuma.
may well prove to be the most arduous.
Alright, guys, we did it! We did the prologue. Now, okay, I don't remember other prologues. I don't remember if other prologues existed, you know, as in-between quests. I mean, usually there's a Dainsleif thing, right? Like, we've sort of investigated that, like, there was a Dainsleif in-between sort of situation, but I can't remember if any other nation there was a prologue. But this quest was not, this quest was not it. There was, no prologues. Yeah, like, I feel like, yeah, the interludes are with Dainsleif and then sometimes other people. So, I guess this is our first prologue of, yeah, I hope they don't do this again is what I'm saying. I was not a fan of this particular format. I like learning more about Kazuha. It's cool that we saw Beidou, but like, talk to everybody and find out about your opponents and whatever. Like, talk to everybody again. Like, that information is kind of useless. Like, that is not, we didn't need to do that. Like, that was just kind of a busy work sort of thing.